This is You and I See Different, Season 7. Thank you for tuning in. I do have I wanted to let you guys know that my father one time told me, treat every woman like a queen. And I felt like that stuck with me for like ever. And to this day, I'm like, uh, I think about it. And it's like really opening doors for women, opening car doors for women, actually asking if they need help when sometimes, they'll say like, no, I got it. Thank you. But it's always kind enough for you to ask. Um, and I was thinking about that. And as he was saying, like, yeah, just remember that if there's anything that I ever teach you, remember that every woman is a queen, right? And I didn't get it at the time, but now I do. And my perception of what that meant, or um that saying actually really meant to me, like, there's no better creator than a woman because she brings in human life. No men can ever top that. And honestly, it's like, why not treat the person that you're either with, or your mother, your sister, or whatever the case may be, um, with at least some type of chivalry? And I guessed the other day, and I was like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it might be just necessary to always do. And I guess it tuned into me to when I was like, yeah, this is definitely gonna work. And I really want to say that it makes a genuine, actually, it makes a genuine, like, gesture. It's kind of a genuine gesture when you are able to do so. But I guess I wanted my whole thing to turn out into my grandmother. My grandmother from my father's side was, I'd say had a hard life. And I say, when she's been a worker, she's been a worker. She's a baby boomer, and she's been a worker for like, sheesh, years. Never really stopped doing her thing, always wanting more and better. Raised, 3 or 4 children, and it was really, um, it was very interesting to see how she was able to just keep going with her life. Like, I think the first or the last that I can remember from my furthest past is probably 3 years old, just to throw that in there as a little side note. So the times that I experienced with my grandmother, I completely like remember like almost everything that she would like do, and the times that I spent with her, of course. And it was just like very repetitive, because I used to go up to her house around like once a year, if the case might have been. And it was just like very repetitive, I'm sorry, repetitive routine. And I was very, what did I stutter there? Sorry, excuse me. So that routine was continuous. And as I began to realize not too long ago how important, her generation was, but how patient she was with her own life. And she loved to work. She loved it, enjoyed it, really created. Actually, I don't even want to say, but she actually was possibly the first person to invent some type of mechanism in a door lock. And, she gave the idea to a company that she used to work for, and the company like patented that idea. And when they patented it, it made them like $75 million like in the next year of sales. And it was like, wow, you could have patented that, but she didn't know. She was just being nice, a good worker, and just living honestly, So, long story short, she goes ahead and retires around 67, 65, if I'm not mistaken, maybe a little bit more. And she had gone through so she had left my grandfather, right? And then she was with my step grandfather, and then after that she was by herself. And it's interesting to view that generation go from different different experiences like that, and completely maintain faith that that person that she was looking for, or not even looking for, but that wanted and was trying to attract, was actually that person that would arrive at the age of 73. Well, honestly, they used to work together, but currently, she was able to meet him and like re-meet him, like to reintroduce, try it again, whatever the case may be. Not try it again, but like try it finally after being friends for so long. And it is like one of the best relationships you can ever see. He watches out for her in a good, safe way, if you may. Watches the times. I think we should go to, rest, slow down, the day. And you also witness, the door opening, like, don't go through here, don't go through there. I will open the door. So you witness a lot of things that are just very interesting. And that quote that he said, my father said, was, treat every woman like a queen. And now I'm seeing how my grandmother had her whole life pan out. And I guess I'm grateful to have seen that life, that it still exists, of course, but the transitions. And being able to see those transitions, it's like, wow, sometimes we really do hide behind who we really are. And I don't think that's that should be done. Of course, we all have our reasons. But I think that we should believe that life isn't perfect. And remember, actually, better said, remember that life isn't perfect. And it is okay to make mistakes, and it is okay to have different experiences. That there's no such thing as mistakes. It's just experiences, and be able to understand that it's happening for a reason, to build you for being a better you, and really the amazing part, from my perception of this whole situation, or this whole story that I'm telling you guys, is that it's okay to be yourself. I guess be yourself. So let the chivalry come out. Understand that if that's something that you don't want to do, or why don't you want to do that, and why do you think it's this and that? It's just, I hope everything that is being done is more based off of something that you're trying to improve than not to, or completely ignore, So be yourself, love yourself. We're not perfect. This world isn't perfect. But it is at the same time. And I feel like we just have experiences, and it's okay to digest these experiences and actually learn from them. And getting back to how I was able to witness that when my grandmother had gone through it, like, I was like, wow, so that's what that looks like, So I just wanted to hop on and say that that story really transcended my mindset in an obvious way, because I feel like us as men should at least have that type of significance when it comes to respect for a woman, or respect for somebody that's walking behind you, but mostly a woman. Now, again, I don't mean to send advice. I don't want you to think that I'm trying to impose my ideas on, how you guys are supposed to think. But my whole thing is that perspective is everything, So I think and believe that we should truly set ourselves free from all type of unknown curiosity seeking obstacles that we keep in our brain just because we don't want to fight reality. And I'm just saying that we should love each other. I'm also saying that that experience that I was able to witness from my grandmother is significant to how I was developed and or adapted or learned from or evolved. And I think that if you need help trying to evolve, seek it within. And I mean that, I guess, in a spiritual level. So definitely love yourself, love others, enjoy the world, enjoy life. Everything we have, everything we need is available, and everything that we want to get is available. It's just a vision that's not yet happened. But keep the vision, and you'll see how far you go. You and I see different. Julian, your host. Instagram is Julian. Instagram is at UNIC different. UNIC different. Yep, definitely changed. And I hope you guys enjoy this episode. And I also hope that you are on the look for my website to open. unicdifferent.com. And you'll be able to read my bio, the about me, a couple of things that I offer for services. And I hope you guys just enjoy it. Thank you. Send me some feedback. Talk to me. I definitely want to hear what you got to say. And don't feel bad to message me on Instagram. I read them all. Trust. Alrighty. Have a good one. Bye.